We can perceive the experience, but not the experiencer.
Peace once again to all of my fellow expressions of consciousness. Can ayahuasca take you to enlightenment? A couple years ago, I used ayahuasca, so I can speak from experience, as I always and always will do. Using ayahuasca, being under the influence, preferably in a loving shamanic ceremony, as my one was, you will most likely have some type of visions. Not everyone does, but most likely you will. And for me, I did. So I saw images that the regular mind had never shown me before. For under the influence, your mind has expanded. Your mind has loosened up. Your mind has become more porous and less fixed. So more imagery was allowed to seep in. Beautiful colors, amazing fluidity of shapes coming and going and forming in front of me. It looked like it was forming the universe. After, I don't want to go on too much about the visions, that's not the main point. After the night, the next morning I felt more at peace, more at bliss than I ever had in my life. And I didn't want to move fast, I just wanted to be slow. It was really lovely. But as you know, if you're a regular viewer to my channels, I had a huge awakening last year which blew everything out of the water, including ayahuasca. Ayahuasca cannot compete with what I would call true awakening, as much as one can living through mind, a form. Now, upon experiencing the oneness in my awakening last year, my life was changed forever. Many people have said they have experienced oneness through ayahuasca or another substance. But with all love and respect, if this is you, please ask yourself, why do you continue to use the substances if you believe you had the true awakening? The whole point of this spiritual journey is to get to a point where you realize no journey is needed. Where you realize it's all here, all now. When you realize it's just this, experientially, not just through thought. If you're continuing to seek, if you're continuing to try to arrive at a so-called higher plane of consciousness through using substances, my fellow expression of consciousness, I have to say, you still have work to do. You have work to do to get to the point where you realize there's no work to do. the thought of using ayahuasca in a place that I'm at now is as exciting as the thought of drinking some apple juice. Yeah, it's great, it's nice, it's tasty, but that's about it. Ayahuasca is not tasty, but meaning what you get from it is nice. But no matter what imagery being under a psychedelic influence could present to me, I'll still have this knowing that I've had since last year, and I will forever have, that it is not the truth. It is just an appearance in front of that which cannot be an appearance itself. That which is the supreme. You can call it the source. You can call it the Father. You can call it the awareness. You can call it pure consciousness. No matter what the play of mind, because ayahuasca is still mind. Please be aware, it's still mind, just more loosened. No matter what shape the mind molds itself into, it will still be a limited form. You see, the truth of the universe, let's say, of reality, cannot be limited, can it? How can the truth be limited? It would not be the truth. Oh, there's a truth. Oh, it's gone now. Oh, there's a truth. Oh, it's gone now. Oh, yeah. No, it's gone. It changed. I say this to help you because I was once like you, seeking an experience, an object to find that eternal peace. But when so-called it happened last year, I realized there is no personal self to do anything anyway. You are not this body. You are not this mind. Not essentially, my friends. You are so much more, yet so much less. Meaning, you are that which all appearances are known to. You could look at the Milky Way galaxy, and still that Milky Way galaxy, as vast as it may seem, is existing within you. It can't be that big if it can exist within you. And you might be all scientific and say, well, what's behind that I can't see. But that's not in your awareness. That's imagination, that's thought. That's like saying you can't see the future. Of course you can't, because that's in thought. We have to be sincere on our truth for seeking of the nature of reality. And we can only go by experience. For what else do you have but your experience? Ayahuasca, if done in a safe way, can loosen your grip on the ego, yes. Thus can help, 100%. Doesn't help everyone, but definitely can. But can it take you to enlightenment? No. Nothing can. The best thing for you to do is to remind yourself to live in the place of the observer of the desires, the observer of the thoughts. Meaning, there is something innately you that is aware of thoughts, leaving, the no mindness. Stay there. Get comfortable with that. Get your mind comfortable with you not attaching to it. This will help you awaken. Upon awakening, you will realize nothing that you did got you there. But of course, if you are seeking right now, you are still identified with the mind. So this is the advice that the mind needs, as this mind needed. But now it knows its place. You are always free. It's just about realizing that. Ayahuasca is more fun than enlightening. But you have to awaken to experientially realize that. All I can say is go with your experience. As I said, fix your being on the observer, meaning be aware. I'm observing thoughts, so I cannot be that thought because I saw it come and go. I'm observing my body. I cannot be the body because it comes and goes. I'm not always aware of every single part of my body. I'm not always aware of the body in deep sleep, or I never am. I have a different body in the dream world. So I cannot be the body essentially. I'm playing a role. What is that which is playing the role? What is that which the role is observed by? Don't want to make this video too long. I hope I said enough to help you understand that ayahuasca is a play of mind, and the whole purpose of liberation is to realize you are not the mind. Nothing that the mind can show you. The mind can show you a person turned into a dragon in front of your face. That will still just be a play of mind. What you are does not need anything, does not need to go anywhere, to be anything. It's just so whole. As I said before, so much less, meaning you can't perceive it. So much more, because if you can perceive that the world is large, that large world is existing within you. My fellow expressions of consciousness. Have a wonderful day or evening. Peace. If you like the video, please like the video or subscribe.